Hi everyone, this is Johnnyonoes playing Empyrion Galactic Survival version 203, and this is going to be my first episode of my Let's Play series of the game. Right here you can see all the settings that I'm starting with. I'm going to start on Omicron, because that's where I used to start all the time. The game all of a sudden put me in this happy little green planet with oxygen in the atmosphere. Wasn't too happy with it, gave it a couple tries, played some multiplayer with some other folks on it. It just felt way too easy. I need that frantic need. I need that franticness that you get from when you're running out of oxygen and you're looking for resources at the same time. So I also found that the AI is kind of kind of wonky right now. So it's a little easy to take out drones and to shoot them out of space. Like I remember they were really tough in space at first. So I'm a little surprised that they're so easy now. So I went and set them all to high. I gave myself no ingots to start with, but I kept ore the same, and I can't stand how slow constructors are, so I went and sped them up. If you have the resources, why can't you just build it? But anyways, let's go ahead and start the game. What I'm going to be doing for these videos is there's a lot of traveling involved in the very beginning of the game, as well as a ton of mining and crafting, which may not be the most exciting thing to watch on a Let's Play. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to either speed up or cut those sections. So for the first episode, I'm going to start just speeding up different sections of the game, and I want you guys to let me know if whether or not you rather me speed it up or just cut. Or if I speed it up too much, either to slow down the speed up. So if you can let me know, that would be really helpful to me. Like I said, I'm going to go with speeding things up whenever I'm doing a bunch of traveling. Alright, we're about to hit the ground. We landed right next to a beach. So that will allow us to get our emergency O2 generator up and running instantly after we have landed. So let's go ahead and get our stuff hotkeyed. Drill, constructor, and the O2 generator. Alright, so I'm just going to put some power into the O2 generator. I've run into a bug where sometimes when I retrieve the O2 generator, sometimes the energy packs or the fuel packs don't come back with it. So yeah, I'm going to just leave one there instead of the two. So let's see. Let's start walking in this general direction, maybe to the south, and then hook around and see if we can find some resources. In the last couple of tries of this that I did, I ran into a situation where I went like 4 or 5 days without finding iron. So hopefully I don't run into that again. So here we go. We're just kind of going up the hill. We really need to take care of our oxygen levels, so we can't go too far. But let's just take a look to see what we can find. And because the enemies are on the hardest difficulty, they take about like 3 or 4 clips to take down now, instead of like the 1.5, 2. It looks like there's some sort of base all the way out there, so let's not go that way. So the original way we had planned was pretty solid. So what we're trying to find initially is we need to find magnesium and iron. Because of the fact that all these creatures and all these drones are going to take a lot more damage, we're going to be there's going to be a high demand for bullets for us. So the first thing we've got to really situate is to get our bullet creation down to the point where we can keep making bullets when we run out. Just keep on. Oh, we find something? No, it was a level. Oh, we found magnesium. Great. All right, let's just keep going down this way then. Maybe there's another resource over there. Because I always seem to think that there's the point of interest tend to be built near resources so that the drones can protect the resources from the player or something. So let's just kind of swing that way. So magnesium, that's great. So like I said, magnesium and iron are going to be our highest priorities right now. Alrighty. So I don't want to get too close to the pole, the South Pole, because I tend to not find that many resources in that area. Like, I'm always near the poles. Like, for some reason, I always go all the way north or all the way south, and then I just kind of go around the pole. And I don't know why, but that is just not providing that many resources doing it that way. So I'm just going to start turning to the east now. See if we can find something. Another good thing to look out for is for additional bodies of water. So if we needed to, like, we're lucky to find magnesium, but we haven't found anything else yet, which is a little bit disconcerting. So what you need to do is you look for those bodies of water, and then you basically will move your constructor as well as the O2 generator to a better location that may have a potential of more resources. So let's just keep kind of going southeast-ish. There we go. Alrighty. So really, it's all just about kind of trying to scope out some resources. So this will be a good opportunity for me to go ahead and speed up the video. So I'll do that right now. Oh, and just a hint, it's really easy to see aloe vera and the fibers. Yeah, fiber. So if you find something like this is definitely fiber. These things always seem to scare me. I don't know what those are. But always pick up aloe vera and fiber so that you can... Oh, we found something. Promethean deposit. Awesome. We don't need it right this second, but we're definitely going to need it later. Let me see if anything else pops up over there. It looks like there's a drone. That is not on my map yet, but soon will be. So yeah, the fiber and the aloe vera is especially important because you can make bandages with those. And they're easy to see on this yellow, orange, reddish ground. Like the aloe vera sticks out, literally. So we got some Promethean as well as magnesium. That's really good. Really good first day so far. Alright, I'll go ahead and speed up the video as I go towards this Promethean deposit and maybe engage that drone that's over there. Alright, it also looks like we found some cobalt. That's amazing, because yeah, there's only 3. Oh, there we go. That's for the what's a large minigun drone. So there are only 3 nodes of cobalt on this planet, so we really lucked out. Okay, let's see if it looks like it's coming right for us. And it actually looks like the old model of the drone. It's a large minigun drone. Oh man, this is going to be interesting to say the least. Definitely gonna need to serpentine a bit. That's funny, I haven't seen one of these large drones on the Easy Peasy planet yet. This is the old model for the drones. It's just like, what? There we go. Just need to get underneath it, grab some oranges in midair, and then just start shooting. I have no idea how many... Oh! Jeez! Okay, so being underneath these guys is not good, so just gotta keep adjusting and just kind of move with the turret as it starts to get a bead on you. Okay, yeah, move, then reload. Looks like I'm out of stamina, so I'm gonna have to use my jetpack for speed. That must be that asthma sound that Dank Memes always talks about. Alright, that was like, what, three magazines so far? I'm learning the gun lingo now. I used to say clip, because that's what Police Quest... Oh, finally got it. Alright, let's see what we get from a large minigun drone. Nice. That's a good amount of ammo. Not like the 20 that you get from the other ones. No advanced components, but still a pretty good amount. Like we got we got electronics, which is great, and we got 2 metal components. Both of those are used for the assault rifle. Okay, so we got what we have so far. This is awesome. All right, so we got magnesium, we have promethium, and we have cobalt. So we're still looking for, definitely looking for iron. So we want to be able to make that ammunition. Ammunition. I've been playing too much GTA. Ammunition. 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 Oh my goodness, I've been up way too long. I'm sorry, folks. All right, so yeah, let me go ahead and I'm gonna stop talking because obviously I can't, and I'm just gonna speed up the video while we go past this cobalt deposit. Okay, it looks like we found another minigun drone over here. It looks like a regular smaller drone, so we don't have to worry about the bottom of it being a blind sight, but it's still getting some shots on us. Let's take it out. So we have ammo now, 206, 202. Kind of funny that it shot at me and then like kind of starts to fly away, and then as soon as I shoot it again, it's like, oh, someone's there. It's like I totally forgot that it shot at me earlier. And some good XP for just shooting stuff. This thing is almost taking more ammo than other thing. So that's down. Oh, awesome! So we got 3 metal components, as well as some more electronics. But if I go into my whole thing here, I'll be quick about this. I'm running low on. So I'll unlock the assault rifle. So I have all the components necessary to build an assault rifle. We just need iron to make ammunition. Alright, so this spot here, this little lake here, would be a great place for us to move our generator as well as our constructor. So let's start swinging back then. And then hopefully we'll find some iron during the next run. Alright, so this is a perfect opportunity for me to go ahead and speed the video up so that you don't have to watch me walk all the way home. But I'll stop the speed up if I run into any hostiles. Alright folks, we just barely made it back. I got a bit of food poisoning on the way back. So no stamina equals no speed. It took a little longer than expected to get back. So I'm just going to go ahead and consume all these water bottles. I'll speed up the video while I do that. Okay, now that I'm done consuming air, or oxygen, I will use left shift F and to pick up both the generator as well as the constructor. Now, my idea is I'd like to move my little base of operations right here because there's a lot more resources in that area. And hopefully we'll be able to find some iron over there too. We'll have to see. So yeah, I did get a bit of food poisoning. So I'm eating these, what are these things called? They are textured plant protein. Now, they look like big bulbous plants out here in Omicron. And what they do is they give you about 100 health every time you eat it. So it's almost as good as like a small bed pack. Just doesn't have all the other benefits like repairing an open wound type of thing. So I'm just going to head over to this lake, and I'll go ahead and speed up the video up to that point. Alright, we're almost to the lake, but I wanted to show you that plant that I picked up. It looks like this. Big, mushroomy cauliflower type looking thing. It Looks like almost like a skull with 3 eyes and a Mickey nose. So we're at the lake that we want to go ahead and build or put down the constructor and the O2 generator. So let's go ahead and put it on this corner here. Here they are. Now I've tried putting the generators deeper in hopes that maybe the quality of the water would go up a little bit, but I went to the deepest part of a couple lakes and it didn't seem to make much of a difference, so yeah. Alright, so we're going to throw all these components we have in here, and we're just going to go ahead and make, or just start making a assault rifle. So 5 metal components and 1 electronics, which is great because we didn't need to get any of the cobalt and or the copper and silicon. That's what's for the electronics. So now that we're over here, let's go ahead and just keep going this way and see if we can find something. We have plenty of air. And if we're going to be digging in this area, at least it'll be relatively close. I just wanted to see if we can just find some iron. If we can find some iron, we're going to be able to use that. We're going to be able to use that assault rifle we just made. So I'm going to go ahead and speed up the video while I check out to see if there's anything over here. Oh, it looks like we just found some copper. Great, copper's good. See how far it is? It's pretty even distance between all those nodes. So let's head over to the copper and see if we can find some iron maybe. The nodes always tend to stick together a little bit. There's some sort of a building over there. Oh, what was that? Oh, another copper deposit. Okay. Okay. Oh, something else? Iron, yes! Great, we found it. Awesome. Alright, so I'm going to go dig up some iron. And then in the next episode, we'll go ahead and dig up some magnesium. So for the first time mining, I'm going to go ahead and just show you how I mine. That way, things will work out pretty nice for me. But it looks like we may have a minigun fight here. Let's see. Yep. It's going right to the iron deposit. So 2 coppers. One of them is relatively close to whatever that building is over there. Oh, we found magnesium. Over here. Awesome. Okay, so, that means that, do we have some water over here? Not really. There's some water on east of us, but it looks like it's a little further away than the one that we're currently at. How about this one? Looks like there's like a huge ridge. Yeah, I probably don't want to go there. Might be a good place for a base, though. Put it right in the middle of that lake, and then I'll force the drones to have to go up and down on the ridge. And hopefully, we can place some turrets in a place that will be able to hit them just as they're coming over the ridge. Be a good idea. Oop! Just took a bit of damage while falling. All right, we have full stamina, so we're just going to charge this guy. We're going to take a few hits probably. Let me eat some of this stuff. Whoa! I'm not there. There we go. Okay, we took a lot of hits, but thanks to the food, we were able to sustain. I think I just fell in a hole. I need to hurry. It's going to shoot me again. I'm gonna focus on shooting this thing. Oh, look at that. Oh, that was crazy. I don't know where I fell, but that, whatever that was, it hurt. Oh, okay. Well, I'm alright with just ammo. Thanks. What was that? I must have really fell down into like a really deep ditch. Alright, so this food again, textured plant protein. Super good for healing. As you can see, it allowed us to tank that initial onslaught just fine. And I'm not even sure if we have enough air to do some mining. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. We're at 30 minutes on the episode, so hopefully all the speeding up of time will reduce that down to 20. So the way I like to mine is I'll find where it starts to throw out nodes, and then what I'll do is I'll just get the line of the ore just past my player character's head, and then start to do a circular motion around and around. Fortunately, you can't really see it all that well because it's so dark. But what this does is it keeps the funnel that you're slowly creating nice and shallow. Wow, I have no idea if I'm hitting iron or not. Let's collect some of these first. So with it nice and shallow, it's going to be easier for you to get back up. So you just take a nice amount of time on the sides until you see some rock, and then you just continue again where you make it as deep as your character's head, and then you do a little circular motion. Getting really nervous about that air though. May not need iron that much, so we might die. I'm gonna try my very best not to die in this game because I feel like even that system's a little bit on the cheesy side. Like, it shouldn't give you the option of spawning nearby. Alright, well that's gonna be enough. I'm good with that, because we need to go. And if you notice, the funnel is nice and shallow. I mean, I didn't mine all that much. It was like 52. That's nowhere near enough of what we need, but it will be enough to at least start some ammo once we get some of the magnesium, which is right over here. We'll have to see if this is a good spot for us, but we're really kind of waterlocked right now, where we have to have our constructor near water. But once we have a base, we can just basically put it wherever we want. Then again, you still need to have those O2 generators working as well. But that's not too hard once we have a base and or like a ship of some sort. So as I was saying, the real time on this episode is about 33 minutes right now. I'm going to try my very best to get it down to about 20 or a little bit under 20. But kind of expect these episodes to be around 15 to 20 minutes, depending on how much I can actually edit out. And once we get past the point where I'm doing a lot of traveling or mining or anything tedious like that, I'll just stop with the fast forwards. And what I mentioned at the beginning of the episode, I really appreciate some feedback on whether or not the speed ups are too quick or are too abrupt. Maybe I should kind of like bevel into it a little bit, like start off a little slow, then speed up, speed up, speed up. But or I should just go with a cut where I just instantly appear at the next spot. So if you guys can throw that in the comments of what you would prefer, I'd really appreciate that. Because I have a lot of other games on my plate that I've been looking at, but I keep going, there's a lot of slow parts there, there's a lot of slow parts there, I'm not really sure, and so I'd really like to understand what feels better in terms of the watching experience for you guys. Because when I look at it, it doesn't look too bad, but for me, it's like, or for you guys, I don't know. Alright, enough gabby gabba blah 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 blah. Let's see if we get there in time. So this 100 ore will get us at least 100 ingots, which could give us quite a few of the metal pieces. So let's get that. Am I supposed to have a light here? Where's my light? Oh, there's the line. Alright, just going to go ahead and consume the O2. For some reason I got a lot lower than when I started today. And then go ahead and put the iron, whatever other things I've got in here. Let's just reorganize this here. Sorry. I love organizing my stuff. Alright, and then let's eat some food. Oops, I go with it. Drop it. Yep. Now drilling it. Keep thinking I'm playing Subnautica where everything's a click. Oops. Alright, and then make sure I turn this thing on. I didn't damage that thing, I can't tell in the dark. I don't know if you can. Consume a little bit more air. And then in the next episode, I'll go ahead and... oh yeah, I have to get this going. Have to. In the next episode, we'll go and get some magnesium, and then we'll be able to use this assault rifle that we have. That is right here. Alright, cool. That's the end of the episode. Like I said, please give any feedback you might have about the speed ups and whatnot, or if whether or not you just want a straight cut and the speed ups are just disorienting, abrupt, or whatever. So thanks so much for watching, folks. This is Johnnyonoes playing Empyrion Galactic Survival version 203. Thanks for watching.